And a big welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. This week we've been driving the 2015 Kia Forte Koup with a K, which comes in two trim levels, EX and SX. We have the SX, and two engine options and two transmissions. Today we're going to talk about the engine and performance, backseat legroom and headroom, cargo volume, as well as my overall driving impressions. The rest we'll have on everymandriver.com. So let's get started. So under the hood you have two engine options on this coupe. You have a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder GDI, which gets 173 horses, 154 pound-feet of torque. Or our tester here, this is the more powerful engine, the 1.6-liter inline 4-cylinder dual overhead cam GDI turbocharged. That gets 201 horses, 195 pound-feet of torque. Lots of numbers, right? I got a great memory for this kind of stuff. You got two transmission options as well, 6-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual. We have the automatic. We're gonna go inside now and talk about the miles per gallon and what I've been averaging this week in driving. Here we have our key fob. It's a push button start vehicle, so push the brake in, press once, and it starts up. Now this coupe is rated at 22 miles per gallon in the city, 30 on the highway. Kia is looking for a mixed driving number of 25. Here's what we've done so far this week. 137 miles, you see there in the center. This is a 4.2-inch color LCD in the instrument cluster. And if I hit the spot here on the steering wheel to go down and toggle through, I still have 152 miles to go. But I've been averaging 20.7 miles per gallon in mixed driving. And to be fair, full disclosure, I've been doing mostly, let's say 80% of my driving around town. So that's what I've achieved so far this week. All right, we're going to show some backseat legroom and headroom, but I have to be real creative here because of the camera angles and the fact that we're in a two-door. So I'm in my current driving position. I'm going to go around back and sit behind myself to see what it looks like. The challenge is getting the seat back to where it was, and I think I have it pretty close. But the cool thing is you do have adjustability with this seat now that it locks into place. So there you go. Here I am behind myself. I'm 5'11", and I still have some room between my knees and the back of this seat here. And there was, I think I probably can go maybe a few more inches, maybe an inch to be where I was, but still, you can see what happens here. If you have someone a little bit bigger, you still have some room behind the back of the seat. Headroom, it's okay. If I sit up high, I'm already hitting the roof line. You're not gonna get a lot of space back here, but that's just the way it is. Comfortable. I feel like there's plenty of space back here. We have a sliding sunroof here. This is part of one of the added packages. I'll tell you about the price point on that a little bit later. So here we go with that. Now I can slide over here. They do say it's a 5-passenger vehicle, but I'm not sure I'd be comfortable sitting in this middle seat. And then if I get over here, this would be fine. So I say 4 people, no problem. You do have some cup holders in both sides, and you've got one, count them, one O-blank handle just over there. So you have 2 ways to open the trunk lid cargo area of the coupe. You have a button here on the key fob. We'll press and hold that. There's also a pull tab just left of the driver. So there are no spots back on the back here to lift or push any buttons. You have the backup camera right here. So we have to use the key fob or inside. So I'll hold it down. It opens up. Now back here you've got 13.3 cubic feet of volume. Looks pretty deep, decent width. It could be, I wish it was a little bit wider, but hey, we got a 2-door here. And you can fold those seats down back there by pulling these tabs here and increase the cargo volume quite a bit. More luggage, more groceries, more bags, longer items, that'll fit back there if you fold those seats down. Otherwise, you're looking again, 13.3 cubic feet of volume. Here's an inside tour of the center stack as well as the instrument cluster. Right here we have a 7-inch color touchscreen display. I brought with me a measuring tape just to prove it. Right there from diagonal to diagonal, 7 inches across. It's actually 6 inches wide. Pretty big screen, not too bad for a car of this size. I like that. And down below for us we have satellite FM map here, as you can see right now. And I'll put it into reverse. You can see we have also a large backup camera with different distance and warning lines. So the closer you get something, it lets you know, with the red being the warning. Of course, be on guard with the yellow, but green, you're safe. So I'll put it back into drive. Climate controls down below, pretty standard. Nice dual climate control with access for both the passenger and the driver, the fans and so on. If you want to go through and work on some media stuff. They got the Bluetooth audio here so you can sync up your smartphone with it. Over here on the steering wheel, the usual suspects with Bluetooth controls here on the left side. You got your cruise control over here, and this little page icon, this will cycle through what you see here in the instrument cluster. Again, 4.2 inches, so shows me navigation, or at least my distance, north, south, and so on. Going here, service information, user settings, and now I go through what's going on with the miles per gallon, and then this little arrow down spot lets me cycle through these. So trip A, trip B, total time in the car, range, and so on. So that's all right there. This car, as a 6-speed automatic transmission, also features paddle shifters and a manual shifting option down below for the gear shift. So obviously it's 6-speed automatic, but you can pop it over and play around a little bit. Same here with the paddle shifters here on the steering wheel themselves. There's also an Eco Drive option. You got a heated steering wheel, so this is going to have a premium package as well as a technology package. This has basically all the bells and whistles on this trim level of the SX. There's only 2 trim levels, of course, EX and SX. This one's a little bit higher, so it's got everything on it. I like it a lot. And down below here, I'll do a close-up shot of this. You've got heated seats for both the driver and passenger, but the driver has cooled seats as an option. And of course, there is a USB port down below here, which allows you to charge your smart devices and so on. So that's pretty good. The Coupe has these cool seat belt bars over your shoulder. They come out here and they'll stay there to stay in place, or you can press them back like that and hide them. FYI. All right, push button start, here we go. It is 25 degrees outside, and that's why I got myself a Starbucks today. Got myself a hot drink. All right, let's put it in position here. Put her in drive. Let's go for a spin. I'm curious what you think of the exterior design. By the way, this is a carryover model from last year. There's really no major upgrades from 2014 to 2015. But if you haven't seen the car, it's got a European-inspired design on the outside and a sporty performance to it. And it really helps out if you go with the stronger engine, the 1.6 liter like we have here, the turbocharged. That'll give you a bigger pop. So here, I'm just gonna get into a spot and punch it and see how it goes, just to demonstration purposes. Here we go. Oh, damn! That was good. You know, I haven't done that a lot, so just kind of got a little refresher here. Popped up to 3,000 RPM, then bam, over 5,000 RPM, just like that. That was my microphone sliding backwards. So there's your pop, there's your sports performance inside the coupe. Nice little kick to it, huh? Driving impressions, ride and handling. It's a small car. I'm hearing the road noise. I don't know if it has to do with the winter roads, you know, I don't know. We have 18-inch wheels on this one right here, the lower trim level. The EX has 16, so we have 18. Just again, FYI, that's what it's all about. We'll have all the other information and specs on everymandriver.com. So I hear the road noise. I do like the fact that we have this. This is an upgrade. But it feels spacious enough here in the front 2 seats. I don't feel crowded. It looks like somewhat of a small car on the outside, but inside it feels fine. It doesn't feel like it's undersized for someone that's like me, 5'11". Everything is in nice little position here. My elbows on the armrest, steering wheel. We got leather wrapped steering wheel here. This is nice. The paddle shifters. I don't usually do paddle shifters very much. It's just not my style. In fact, 2 doors in this category, probably not my style either, but I know a lot of you out there do enjoy these cars, and Kia makes a great automobile, and technology-wise, fantastic here on the inside. I already showed you the 7-inch touchscreen. So if you can, you know, fork out the extra $1,900, I say go with these technology packages, go with the premiums, upgrade, and experience the car. So the MSRP here on our 2015 Kia Forte Koup with a K is $21,500. We also have the technology and premium package on ours, plus a few other things. So what you see right here, as tested, $26,500. It is absolutely worth a look, and most certainly a test drive. Again, we'll have much more information on everymandriver.com, which, by the way, now offers articles in Spanish. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Adios.